Hey, welcome back to Bobb-z Callahan's Word of Advice. And this last video for 2012, I wanted to talk about a topic that I think a lot of people are thinking about at this time of the year. And that would be on New Year's resolutions. And what I would like to talk about when it comes to New Year's resolutions, and really resolutions in general, is that they are possible for all of us to commit to, but they have their challenges. And there are really 2 points that I would like to advise to anybody if you are thinking about creating a New Year's resolution and trying to stick with it. One, if you are coming up with a resolution, let's say you're trying to kick away an old habit, or you're just trying to start over in some way. Great. But when there comes a time later in the next year when you mess up with the resolution you created, don't be discouraged. All of us like to come up with resolutions and try to better ourselves, but since none of us are perfect, we are bound to fail in a resolution that we want to go through with. And when you do fail at trying to keep up a resolution you've created, just pick yourself up, don't feel discouraged, and just keep on trying to live up to the resolution that you created. And second, when it comes to creating a resolution, it does not have to be on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day when you want to begin this new resolution that you are thinking of. Let's say, for example, that you're trying to quit your drinking habit, whether that's drinking beer or any other unhealthy drink, and you want to start over on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. It's certainly possible to start over at that time, but you don't have to wait until the end of the year to put your resolution into action. It could be April, and you may say to yourself, I want to quit this certain habit which is not really helping me. You can say that in the middle of the year, early in the year or later in the year, and you can start as soon as you think of that resolution. And sometimes it's better if we try to put into action a resolution that we have in mind as soon as we think of it. It is so easy to say to ourselves, well, I'll just push off this resolution until New Year's Day, and then I'll begin this resolution that I'm thinking about. But the more that we push certain things away to a certain date in the future, the odds are less that we are going to feel as motivated to go through with that idea that we're pushing off into the future. Me, for example, I could have pushed off a resolution to quit drinking as much pop into New Year's Day of 2013. But when I thought of the idea to quit drinking as much pop, which was in April of 2012, I thought, I'm going to start this now and not wait 8 months to begin this idea. And I can say from that idea and putting it into action that it was a very good idea for me to put that resolution to action earlier, opposed to putting it off in a New Year's Day of 2013. And if you have any resolution that you think of somewhere between January 1st to December 31st, you can begin that resolution as soon as you think about it. You don't have to wait until New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, or even tomorrow to put your resolution idea into practice. And with that, I certainly hope the points I have talked about in this video will come in handy. I hope everybody out there had a very wonderful Christmas, and I hope everybody out there will have a wonderful New Year's ahead. This is the last video for 2012, but there should be more Word of Advice videos for the new series of Bobb-z Callahan's Word of Advice in 2013. So look out. And come back for another Word of Advice video. Happy New Year!